guys, and welcome. Today I'll be showing you 3 new cigars in my collection. I hope you enjoy it. I will also be showing you a bottle of whiskey that I have. I've had the bottle for like 4 to 5 years now. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video about my alcohol collection, because I have a lot of different hard liquor bottles. So let me know in the comments, and if you like the video, please leave a like, or even better, subscribe. Let's begin. So, I went to the cigar shop with my wife and I bought 3 new cigars. There's one cigar I'll be talking about, and that's this one that I unfortunately forgot the name of. So, yeah. And it's really affordable, so I'll just start with that one. Let me put these two away. So, I know it's either Plasencia or Palen, something with a B, but it's a Nicaraguan cigar, and it's really affordable. I buy a 10-pack with my wife for like 40 euros, so it's 4 euros per cigar. And it's a really nice cigar. It's not the best, obviously, but it has a really nice, a little bit of chocolatey taste, and it's pretty spicy, if you ask me. It's not something you want to let go through the nose. It's a little bit sweet if you concentrate on it a lot, but it's more spicy than I prefer. It reminds me a little bit of the Vega Fina Nicaragua. It's like a cheaper or less tastier version of the Vega Fina. But it's a really nice smoke when you don't want to concentrate a lot on the more expensive cigars. So, like when I smoke a cigar that's like 20 euro or 15 euro, then I really want to focus on it. And this one is more like with a nice glass of water or coffee, and just enjoy it and talk with people. It's a really nice cigar and really affordable, 4 euros. I wish I remembered the name. Let's go to the next one. Here I have a Casa Magna Colorado. I haven't smoked this one yet. It's in Robusto size, but it's much thicker than a normal Robusto cigar. As you can see, well, is it Robusto? I guess it is a Robusto. I'm not sure, because this is a Robusto and it's a little bit longer. But this one is almost, you could almost say it's twice as thick, or 1.5 times thicker. The weather hasn't been very fine, and when I smoke a special cigar or a cigar that I'm tasting for the first time, I want also my environment to be very nice. I want the weather to be a bit nicer. I don't have anything that I have to stand up for, or go, or call, or do something. I just want to have that full cigar for myself at the time for the cigar. It's the respect for the maker of the cigar and for the cigar itself. The smell is a bit chocolatey, and the taste of the Casa Magna Colorado should be of chocolate. The biggest note in the cigar should be chocolate. Then comes wood, coffee, and cream. There should be a lot of cream in this cigar. It's a nice build. I don't know. It's also a unique smell. I don't know if I like it or not. But I hope that it's of good quality. It's a Nicaraguan cigar. To be honest, I am a fan of Nicaraguans because, like, I like the Vega Fina Nicaragua. I like this one. It's a Nicaraguan cigar. I guess I will like this one, but I just need some nicer weather, more time. Then for the final cigar, it's actually a cigar that my wife chose, and I will not be smoking it because we bought it only once. It's pretty expensive for if you compare it to this. I think this one. I mean, this one is €4, and I think this one was like 17.5 euros. There's a lot of cigars. I mean, not a lot, but a lot of premium cigars have this band over here. For me, it doesn't mean anything. They can also leave it out, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make it more special or something for me. This one is the, let's see, Perez, Ernesto Perez, Carrillo Encore, Ernesto Perez Carrillo Encore. I like the band. Oh, nice. I really like the band on this one. It doesn't have a too strong of a taste, but as far as I remember, the Robusto size of this was #1 at the Cigar Aficionado. I think I'm also gonna buy one for myself because I like nutty flavors and creamy flavors in cigars, and this one should be very nutty. It should have a sweet, creamy taste profile, a little bit of pepper, also woody. It should be a bit toasty and leathery, but the main profiles, taste flavor profiles, are nutty, sweet, and creamy, and of course woody. So I think this is gonna be a nice cigar for my wife, and if she says it's good, I'm gonna get it also. In my quest to find a new perfect cigar for me and my wife, I came across a couple of new cigars that are relatively cheap. The first one I would want to show you is the Villa Zamorano. Villa Zamorano Eco Amano Honduras. Maya Selva Cigares Villa Zamorano. I smell. It's a pretty sweet smell. It almost smells infused, which is crazy because I only smoke 100% pure tobacco cigarettes. According to my research, the Villa Zamorano cigar should have a great taste of cream, wood, and a lighter taste of earth, leather, coffee, pepper, and nuts. This cigar was €4.20, which is, how should I say it, extremely cheap for a premium hand-rolled long filler cigar. That is like crazy. So yeah. That's the Villa Zamorano. Let's go to the next one. The next cigar is also one that I came across, and it's a bit darker than the Villa Zamorano. This one doesn't smell as much. Schuster Bunte Piranos long filler, and it has like a pyramid on the top there. Maybe it's a German owned cigar. According to my research, this cigar is very intense. It won't be sold for any longer in the cigar shop that I bought it from, so I had to get it. Um, there are only 34 left, which people can buy. So if this one is good, I will buy the rest, so I can put it in my humidor. This one cost €6.50, so €6.50. Um, like I said, I have smoked cigars that costed anywhere from €3 to €30, but I try to find the best cigar for my taste that's relatively cheap, so that I don't have to spend a fortune on it to enjoy it. So this cigar should have a great taste of nuts, chocolate, and coffee. So nuts, chocolate, and coffee. The lesser notes are cream, toast, and leather. Um, and there's a bit of earth, wood, and pepper, but those should be light. You can also always check for cigar. This is why you have to store them in proper humidity. As you can see, it gives. You never want to smoke fully dried cigars or anything like that. It should always have a proper, good humidity. Another cigar that is, I don't know if this one will be good, but it doesn't smell bad. But then again, no cigars smell bad. As you can see, this one is a lot bigger. This one is called La Estrella Solar, and it's a gigante. It's extremely big, but it was only €4. By the way, as far as I know, this one is a Nicaraguan. It has Nicaraguan tobacco, and this one is either Nicaraguan or no, it's Honduras. So I guess it's for the most part an Honduran cigar. La Estrella Solar, handmade long filler. It was only €4. Such a thick and big cigar. It's like it's almost too good to be true. You know what I say? Like when something is so big and it's €4, and like this is so small and it's 6.50. There has to be like a great difference in taste, right? I don't expect much from this one, but hey, I'm never too afraid to try something new. The ring size is so big, it's crazy. We shall see. As far as my information goes, this one should have creamy, woody, leather, and nutty taste, with a little bit of pepper notes and a little bit of chocolate notes. For the rest, there's a tiny bit of coffee and toast, but I can say that, but I will definitely know it when I've tasted it. It's still 100% tobacco. It's still a long filler, and yeah, has some kind of a form in it. And yeah, I will get this one again. Sorry to come back to this one, but on the site that I bought it from, it had like by far the most reviews, and for €4.20, they say that like this is the cigar to go. So we will see it when I try it. I hope that they are not wrong, because a €4 cigar is heavenly. Now, in my research, as you guys may know, one of mine and definitely my wife's favorite cigar is a Davidoff Late Hour, Davidoff Churchill Late Hour. And I researched it a bit, and instead of paying like 25 to €30 for a Davidoff Late Hour, there was a website where a couple of professionals said like you can get almost or the same taste as a Davidoff by buying an Ashton, which is a fraction of the price, because it's €9.40, €9.40, €9.40. Imported Ashton, made by hand. A really dark cigar. Very dark. It's the darkest one out of the four. I will place them according by darkness. They're all Robusto size except the last one, but this one is a bit darker than this one, so I'll have to do it like this. The Ashton, it should be very chocolatey. Like, as you can see, most of the Maduro cigars have chocolate notes. You will see that less in the lighter cigars. But the Ashton cigar should have a chocolatey flavor. It should also have a big note of sweetness, leather, and a little bit of cream. Of course, a tiny bit of wood, pepper, and coffee. But the chocolate, sweetness, and leather, of which by far chocolate the most, should be the biggest notes in it. So yeah, I hope that I will be positively surprised by these cigars. Let's start with the first one. So, this here is a pretty expensive cigar. It's a Davidoff, the Late Hour Davidoff Churchill. As you can see, it's a picture of Winston Churchill. You can see it on the sides. It's very nice, one of my favorites. It basically has a lot of cream. The taste of the cigar, the profile. Now you have to be a bit of an expert to differentiate if you smoke a cigar for the first time. I don't advise to smoke an expensive one, because you won't be able to take the notes, you won't taste them on your palate. So the Churchill cigar, it tastes a lot like cream. The main notes are like chocolate, coffee, earth, and wood, but you also taste a little bit of pepper, a bit of leather, and it's a little bit sweet and nutty. But it's a very nice cigar. This one was approximately, I think, €25. Let's go to the next cigar. I don't smoke daily, but this is what I call a daily cigar. It's like €6.80, and it's the Huecapina Nicaragua. Huecapina Nicaragua. Huecapina Nicaragua. It This was the first cigar in that price range that I thought, oh my god, this is perfect. So I bought a whole box of 25 of them. The taste profile, it's like woody. It's a bit peppery, a decent amount of cream, a little bit nutty, but it also has like earth and leather notes. This is when it comes to price and taste, it's a perfect cigar. Like the cigar itself, it's also different than cigarettes. This is 100% pure tobacco. It's consists of four components. So you have like the filler, what's inside of the cigar. You have one leaf that keeps it all together. That's the binder, as far as I remember. You have the outer leaf. That's where most of the taste is in. And you have a little piece here to keep it all together. Now, I'm not an expert, so everything I say, take it with a grain of salt. I also collect these things, and then I put it on a A4 paper, and yeah, I like to collect it. Very nice cigar, one of my favorites. Not the best tasting one, but it's very good when it comes to price range. Now, the next cigar I'll be showing you is very hard to get by in the last couple of years. It's the Partagas Series D number 4. Cuban cigar. Look how shiny it is. Also, Jesus. Like Cuban cigars are by far my favorite because it has that tangy. It has a tangy taste. Like it's a taste and smell like you won't find in any other cigar. And this one is so fat, like it also almost gives off. It's so shiny. Like when you put these two together, look how shiny this one is and this one. The difference is very huge. Like it almost looks like it's wet. This cigar is also pretty expensive. It's like €17.70. So it's probably. Oh, it smells nice. I never smoked this one. I bought it in Germany and I'm waiting to smoke it. Maybe I'll smoke it today. This one is very creamy as far as I've read and seen. It's very creamy. It has a very big part of the taste that it has is earth, leather, and wood. Now, I prefer cigars that have the taste of nuts and chocolate. But yeah, I wonder how this one will taste. Let's go to the next one. Ah, yes. I think J.C. Newman did this. It's a pretty popular one. I think it's an American one. But of course, it's not made in America because most of the cigars and the parts of the cigars are made in South America and grown there, of course. So yeah, not made but grown. And like the interesting things with cigars is that like the filler can come from one country, like let's say Nicaragua. The interesting world, the cigar world. Um, this one smells incredibly chocolatey. It's the Brickhouse Maduro. I prefer the Maduros over the lighter cigars, but they're not always, but oftentimes also a bit more expensive. The Brickhouse Maduro, Brickhouse Maduro. This one is creamy. It's sweet, but there's also a lot of taste of chocolate and coffee. Coffee. A little bit of nutty, a little bit of leather, earth, and wood. It's a very nice cigar. Let's test the shininess with this one. I'm really amazed, and I just noticed how fat this one is. Like it's like you, like it's dunked in some oil or something. I've smoked this one, and this one is pretty nice, but it's also pretty strong. So never smoke a cigar on an empty stomach, or never smoke a strong cigar early in the morning. Like what people don't know is that cigars, if you're not prepared for them, like when it comes to being hydrated and having a full stomach, they can, yeah, be pretty hardcore and intensive to the point that you can, like, basically feel sick. Um, then we have this cigar, also pretty shiny and fat. And like I said, Cuban cigars are very hard to come by in the last couple of months to years. This is the Ramon Alones Habana. I haven't smoked this one yet also, and it's also shiny, and it's also a Cuban cigar. It smells delicious. I really, really cannot wait to taste this one. Because I also love creamy cigars, and it says that this one is extremely creamy. It has a nutty but also a sweet flavor. It has a little bit of woody flavor, leather, and toasty. So yeah, I cannot wait to smoke this one. Ramon Alones. And I used to smoke cigarettes, but I stopped like almost 3 years ago. In a couple of months, it will be 3 years ago. And what I like about cigars that I started smoking like not even half a year ago, like 4 months ago, is that it's 100% pure tobacco. There are no additives like in cigarettes, and you don't inhale this through your lungs. This is purely, for me, like meditative. It has a nice taste, and you don't inhale it through your lungs. Also, what I really like, I smoke these with my wife, and what a lot of people don't have with their wives or husbands is that they don't communicate a lot. And these cigars, they last, like the Robusto size lasts for about, depending on the cigar, between 40 minutes to an hour that you smoke them. And yeah, that is the time that I can communicate with my wife without any distractions or TVs or phones or anything. So I really love it. I love it. Like everything that comes with it, and it's like all um, how do you call that? Like there's a whole thing around it. Like you, when you prepare to, it's not like I'm gonna smoke a cigar really quickly. It's like you prepare the whole day for it. You once you start, you make sure you have eaten. You make make sure you have the cigar. You make sure to cut the cigar. Like the whole process is really enjoyable and meditative. And here I have the last cigar. My wife tried this, but I haven't yet. It's the Leon Jimenez Double Maduro. Oh, it smells pretty strong. Leon Jimenez, I haven't smoked this one yet, and I also haven't read what taste this one primarily has, but judging by the smell, I think that it's like coffee earth, a little bit woody, but also peppery. I have a feeling that this is a pretty strong cigar. So yeah, and these cigars have to be in a place or in a condition where it's like 96. No, sorry, not 96, but 69% humidity. So a lot of people have expensive humidors in which they keep their cigars, but I keep mine in a Tupperware box, so it's sealed. Like you can see, there's a bag here that gives off the humidity at 96%. There are multiple bags in here also, like beneath this wooden thing, there are also a couple of bags. And to keep it in its own world, contained in the humidity, I have this box. Let me see if I can. You see, there are a lot more bags over here. Oh, let me put it like this. So yeah, basically, before smoking the cigar, as you saw, the part where the mouth goes, it's closed off, so you cannot draw. I use this to cut that piece off, and it's like a really small piece of 2 or 3 millimeters thick that you cut off. So you put the cigar in here, the small back part, and you cut it like this. This is chill and extremely sharp, but it was like only €4 on Amazon. But don't get fooled, because the cigar world is a very expensive world. It is as expensive as you make it, because there are cutters. This is called a cutter. There are cutters that go for a couple of thousands of euros or dollars, in whichever currency you pay. There are also lighters that you pay a couple of thousand of bucks for. And I'm just a simple guy. I have a €11 lighter. It's a V lighter. Also got it on Amazon for like $11 or something like that. The gas, you have to refill it pretty often, because as you can see here, it has 2 holes of which the fire comes. This is very good because I smoke outside, obviously, and you need to have a good flame. As you can see, it has 2 parts, and here you can make it either stronger or less strong. I just keep it at the strongest. Like it, this gets extremely hot also, so I'm gonna wait until I put it back in the packet. So yeah, I usually have a bit more cigars, but like I said, I it's like highly enjoyable to smoke during the summer. And I've smoked most of my cigars together with my wife during the summer in Croatia, sitting on the beach, in a cafe, looking at the water, nice sun, a nice glass of water, and coffee, and easily enjoy, talk, or read a book. It's very meditative for me, and of course, it's not healthy. Like, it's not as unhealthy as cigarettes, but it's still not healthy, and I do not recommend doing it. But um, I guess every person has a bad vice, and this is one of mine. Hello, guys, and welcome to my 1K sub special. I hope you had a great new year. As you can see, I got me some nice new stuff, and we've come a long way in the past few 3 months. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the future. If you haven't subscribed yet, and if you like the video, please subscribe. Now, let's start with the things surrounding the cigars before I start with the cigars themselves. When buying cigars during Christmas, I got some stuff for free. I've got 4 boxes of these matches. These are cigar matches. As you can see, they're a bit longer than the standard match. It was a nice gesture. I usually light my cigars with a jet lighter, but yeah, it's always handy to have stuff like this, and my wife can use it for her candles. Cigarworld.de, La Casa de la Pano, La Casa de la Pano, Düsseldorf, by Tabak Band. Cigarworld by Tabak Band. Another thing that I got for free. These are not like the best quality, but yeah, I mean, it's for free, and it's a nice gesture, like I said. It's a cigar cutter. It's actually pretty sharp. You can feel it by going up and down. And this one also says La Casa de la Pano. La Casa de la Pano. Düsseldorf by Tabakbenden. Cigar World by Tabakbenden. So yeah, got me some matches and a cigar cutter for free. Let's put this away. Now, for the next thing, I wanted to show you. Arturo Fuente. This one is actually pretty old, like 6 to 7 months, and as you will see, it's empty. Now, I'm not a cigarillo guy, but these ones were, I'm actually not sure if they were even were cigarillos. They are called Cubanitos. And it says, enjoy the authentic Big Fuente flavor of well-aged vintage tobacco in a potato-sized cigar. When the time and occasion calls for it, for a less than full-length cigar, light up and relax with the Cubanito. A small precious gem from the Fuente family. We will never rush the hands of time. Created and passionately made in the Dominican Republic. My wife is a very big fan of Arturo Fuente cigars. I'm also a fan, but these were a bit too strong for me. But at the time we smoked these, they also, our palates weren't fully developed yet. Let's put this one away. Romeo and Julieta Havana Cuba Club 20. As you can see, it says in German, Rauchen ist tödlich. This one was €16 and 20 cents, and it's 20 cigars. Habanos, hecho en Cuba, habanos hecho en Cuba. Now, I am by no means a fan of cigarillos because for me they lack the complexity. Romeo and Julieta, Teste 1875, Habana, Cuba. Yeah, for me, they lack the complexity that a real cigar, real cigar that a lung filler cigar has. And I bought this because my wife saw it and she prefers the smaller sized cigars. She says that's more womanly, and let's put this away. When you smoke a cigar like this, you at least need to have an hour and a half for yourself, free time. And when you smoke a cigar like this, the Romeo y Julieta cigarillo, it's done in like, I guess, 15 to 20 minutes. Let's talk about the cigars I got in front of me over here. Let's start with this one. I actually haven't searched up. I didn't search up the flavor profile, but they were very spicy and strong. The Romeo y Julieta Cubanitos, and it could be because just that the tobacco is strong, or that it's so small and thin that the taste is more concentrated. That's usually the case, and I'm not sure if it's the case for these. But yeah, this is the Romeo y Julieta Cubanito, and it's pre-cut, so you can smoke it from either side, as far as I know. I smoked this one for New Year's Eve because I smoked this one earlier in the morning and I didn't want to overdo it. The Romeo y Julieta. Now, for the next cigar, and actually this one is oh, the smell is so good. It's a Casa de Nicaragua. For the price point of €3.40 as a daily cigar, this is my new favorite, the Casa de Nicaragua. It's a Robusto size. There's a very nice smell to it. And it's not really oily, but it has a nice touch, nice feel to it. This one is very creamy. It has the most prominent taste is a wood taste. People say that it's peppery, but on the contrary, it wasn't as peppery as a lot of other cigars that I've smoked and that said that they are peppery. This one is really smooth, maybe because of the cream, that you don't taste the pepper. But the main note is wood. The main notes, yeah, is cream and wood and slightly peppery. You taste a bit of soil, leather, toast, and coffee. Soil, leather, toast, and coffee. Soil, surprising, or how should I say it, giving the feeling to my taste buds as much as this one does. The Casa de Nicaragua. Casa de Nicaragua. Let's put this one away. I'll leave this one for last, and I'll show you this one. Now, what a beautiful band on the cigar. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I've showed you this one before, only it was a thicker ring gauge. I don't know if that one was a grande or something like that, but this one is a Casa Magna Colorado Robusto. Casa Magna Colorado Robusto. I haven't smoked it in this size yet, but I bought 4 of these because this one is twice or thrice as expensive as the Casa de Nicaragua. It's a bit longer, as you can see. It's twice as expensive, but it's also twice the beautiful taste and twice the experience. The taste that this one should give is like also creamy, but a lot of wood, soil, and coffee. The lesser spices are that the lesser notes are sweet, chocolate, toast, and leather. Sweet chocolate, toast, and leather, and a bit peppery. The taste of this one was really crazy. It's like it's a 100% pure tobacco, but I felt like it had some sort of perfume or something in it. How crazy and pleasant the taste was, and just the band. It's so manly, so strong. I'm a really big fan of the Casa de Magna Colorado. Casa Magna Colorado. Casa Magna Colorado. Casa Magna Colorado. Let's put it away. And now, for the last cigar I have here, I think, oh yeah, before I start with this one, let me say the price of this. This one was €7.50, and this one was €3.40. So this one is a bit more than twice as expensive. And as you know, this one was €16.20 for 20 pieces. And then this one, a really nice band, slick band, and a really funny name if you ask me. The Umnum. This is the Umnum, Nicaragua. And the band on this really reminded me of what's the game called again? Not Banjo Kazooie, but the Ooga Booga Booga Crash Bandicoot. Yes, it really reminded me of Crash Bandicoot, like the mask that you get. But I guess this should be something Mayan or Mexican. Now, I bought 4 of these because they weren't as expensive, €3.80. But I don't think I will buy it anymore. The experience was very pleasant, but my wife didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. I like stronger cigars, so does my wife, and this one wasn't strong at all. This is a cigar you can smoke in the morning on a summer day with a cup of coffee. For the darker, stronger cigars, you really need to eat before and have a good meal, and preferably smoke it at night. This one was, for me, very creamy, very woodsy, a little bit of soil, but it was a weird experience. It was like the pep. It lacks so much pepper and spiciness that it doesn't feel like you're smoking tobacco. Really weird. Really, I cannot really explain it. But I think that it's also because I'm used to the stronger cigars. Oh, it does. Like the smell of cigars is something so nice. Let's compare the sizes to this one. Yeah, this one is a bit longer and darker. And this one is darker than this one. But the size, yeah, it's a bit smaller. But this one is the shortest one than this one. And there we have the cigarillo. I like how they fit in the hand. They're in my humidor now. I actually, for my next video, I'll show it to you. I've got this one in 3 different sizes. And I think you guys will enjoy that video because I have another surprise in that video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. These are some of the things I got and wanted to show you as my new things that I got. Once again, guys, I would really want to thank you, thank you for reaching 1K subs. Oh, 18 to 19 bits. I think it was 18 videos and 1K subs. I want to do this for a long time, so just the like and the subscription means everything to me. It gives me motivation. But even without that, I appreciate you guys watching and enjoying the videos. Today, I do not have a bottle of liquor, but maybe in the next video or the video after I will, because I bought the most delicious and my favorite rum that I want to show you. Like I said, I wish you had a great new year, and I wish you all the best for the year 2024. And if you subscribe, welcome to the club. I hope you liked what I showed you. Have a good day and sleep well. Hello guys, welcome once again. As you can see, I got a beautiful gift for my cigars from one of my best friends. I love the color. This is called a humidor. It's a wooden box made from Spanish cedar wood, and it's made to store your cigars in and keep them humidified. As you can see, the humidor hygrometer shows that it's on 70, which is known as the ideal humidity for the cigar box. outside and let it get within the wood so that it can keep the cigars humidified. And yeah, I've got some cigars here and here that I will be placing inside. Now, let's see. The first thing. This is a bomb in the back. It's 69% humidity, and it's a two-way humidity control. Of course, you need this to keep the humidity constant, which the cigars love. If I'm correct, there's another one here. Yes, it's here. And one is 72%. This one is 72. Now I will be placing it here at the bottom. And as you know, these ones are one of my new favorites. I've got this one in Robusto size. This is the Churchill size. This is the torpedo size. As you can see, there's a difference in size. They look almost the same. I think they are the same. But I don't know. I love the way that the torpedo cigar feels in the mouth when you smoke a cigar. And these are one of my new favorites. So yeah, let's begin. Let's begin storing the cigars in the humidor. I will start with the largest cigars, which is logical. Let me first place this one here so it doesn't lose its humidity. I will be also showing you a nice new bottle of rum. Actually, my favorite rum. These cigars come in packs of 10. Oh yes. So, I'm placing the first one here. Oh. Casa de Nicaragua, Casa de Nicaragua. Let's hope that it all fits very well. And I like to place the name bands upside so that you can see it. I'll actually take this one and put it in between the layers, so between the Churchills and the torpedoes. This over here, you fill it with distilled water, and it holds the water and humidifies it further, keeping it, if everything goes well, at a constant humidity, which is extremely important for the cigars. Come on, man. As you can see, the ideal temperature is between 65 and 75. And like the limits are 60 and 80. Everything above that and below that is very bad for the cigar. You don't want that. see, I don't think the last one will. Well, I won't force it because there's a big chance in deforming the cigar. Oh, it's such a perfect fit that I can almost not get it out. Let's see if I place this one here and this one like a bit on top of it like this, so it just sits there. Let me take a sip of my tea. I got some nice Nana tea, Moroccan mint. Okay, so the Churchills are in, and it was on 70, and the humidity keeps dropping, so I shouldn't waste too much time doing this. I'll place this a bit more. Now, in go the torpedoes. My favorite type of cigar. For some reason, I just love the pointy bit, so it's not too big in your mouth when you take a puff of the cigar. This one is also empty. Let's see. Now, it's perfectly filled. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's a high possibility that I already smoked one torpedo, which, as you know, a smoker does. I will be closing the humidor to not lose any humidity. And basically, what you do now is keep it closed, and when you're ready to smoke one, open the lid, take one out, and there you go. The longer you keep it in the humidor, the better, because it will integrate the smell and taste of the cedar wood, which is top fine quality and taste. Perfect quality, perfect taste. I will be observing the humidor in the next couple of days to see if the humidity stays under control. Let's hope it does. I will be putting this away now. Hello guys, today I will be showing you my cigar sticker or cigar band collection. I hope you enjoy. Let's see. In the couple of months that I've started smoking, I've accumulated a lot of stickers, if you ask me, and I wanted to show them to you. So, let's begin with the ones that I haven't put on paper and that are loose. In my previous videos, you could see that I have bought these ones. Those were very nice. I love how they look with the 2 women on each side. That was the Encore cigar. And in the previous videos, people have said that one user said that it's one of his favorites. And I like it a lot. It has a lot of cream and a very heavy chocolate note, which I do enjoy a lot from time to time. But the quality of this cigar was so well built that the creaminess, the amount of smoke that came out of it was overwhelming. I like to sometimes not struggle, but have a tighter draw so that it's not too loose. But I like this sticker a lot. When it comes to the look, it's like this. Encore. Let's put this one away. Oh. Then the next one, this was a big mistake on my part because it's an excellent cigar. Perdomo 20th anniversary. This is a big cigar, and it was actually the first cigar I ever smoked, and it's pretty expensive. I think somewhere in the range of 20 to 25 euro. And the biggest problem when you just start smoking cigars is you shouldn't smoke the premium brands because you haven't developed a palate or a taste for it. So it's kind of not smart to smoke a premium cigar without being able to get the notes of it. It was overwhelming, but definitely a nice cigar. I'll put this one away, and while we are at the Perdomo, a couple of months later, I bought this one, also a Perdomo barrel aged 20th anniversary, but this one is a Maduro. I think it was a darker one. As you can see, I think this is a Connecticut leaf, and this one is Maduro. And I like them. I'm not the biggest fan of the Perdomo cigars, but I think that's because of the high price. I will have to see if there are some cheaper ones. I mean, when I look at the cost effectiveness, the cigar is like one of my favorite cigars is Vegafina, and that one is like €5. So I see it like, is the Perdomo cigar worth 5 Vegafinas? And so far it wasn't, but we shall see. Over here, these are the bands. Cigarillos. I really want to smoke like a Robusto Cohiba or something for once in my life, but they're like, with the prices now, are like 50, 60 euro a piece. And although I'm not financially unstable, 60 euro for one cigar, and I would want my wife to smoke it also, so it would be like 100, 120 euro for one cigar, which it's a bit too much. I can buy a whole box of Agafinas for it and some other premiums. So these are the Cohiba, Cigarillos, and the Trinidad Cigarillo stickers. See, I have here one more. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of cigarillos because I'm not a daily smoker. So, I mean, I smoke every 2 to 3 days. And cigarillos are just something that you have to do to scratch your itch. And if I do it every day, and just because I have to smoke, I don't like that. I want to smoke to enjoy the flavor and the craft that's behind it, and not because I need a nicotine fix. That's absolutely not what I want, because I've smoked for, let's say, 15 years cigarettes over the lungs, and I don't want to go back to that anymore. I always say it's not advised to smoke, absolutely not. Here I have J.C. Newman cigars, the Questare cabinet, handmade. Unfortunately, I mean not unfortunately, but I will have to buy this one again. I think it was very chocolatey, but yeah, I forgot how it tasted, if it was a good one or not. But let's be honest, if I cannot remember the flavor, it wasn't that special, right? estaré. Let's put that one away. Okay, here I have one that I was pretty disappointed in the sense of it was a Maduro. Leon Jimenez. Let's see what does it say. 1903. Medio a mano. República Dominicana. República Dominicana. República Dominicana. It's not a bad cigar, but me nor my wife liked it a lot. So yeah, it wasn't good or special enough for me. Now the next one, the third. This one is for, wait. I think the double Maduro band is also from the Leon Jimenez. So let's put it over here. Then one of my wife's favorites, but mine not really. As you can see, I have two of these. It's the La Aroma del Caribe, the edición especial, handmade, imported La Aroma del Caribe. Although that cigar is not one of my favorites, it's definitely one of my favorite stickers. I like when they depict like women or people on it, and then here you have like a house, and I think this is the beach. There you have an anchor, and yeah, like the logos, maybe a family crest or something. A very nice sticker. La Aroma del Caribe. La Aroma del Caribe. Yeah, like I said, one of my wife's favorite cigars. And I think I also smoked this one. Also, La Aroma del Caribe. Passion. And as you can see, a very beautiful sticker. This one even has roses over here. Definitely nice. I also love the feeling of these stickers. And it's just like the cigar and the making of the cigar is nice, but look at the art in these bands. It's like absolutely nice, absolutely gorgeous. Well, this one, I don't even really want to talk about it. It's a cigar that I bought in the Netherlands. It's, I think, a Dutch cigar, but I'm not sure. It's called Country, and it's like 2 or 3 euros, but it's like one of those gas station cigars. And yeah, they're drier than the desert and absolutely no fun to smoke. Same goes for this one, the Balmoral Sumatra. I think it's mainly Indonesian, but a Dutch. I'm not sure. I'm not sure from which country, but they are absolutely dry, and I am not a fan of dry cigars, so not recommended. Then let's see. One of my favorites and cost-effective cigars. As you can see, I have a lot of these. I've thrown away a lot of these. It's the Mega Fina Nicaragua. Mega Fina Nicaragua. Like the top band is this, and then underneath it is this one. As you can see, it's not the most beautiful band, but you can instantly see the Mega Fina cigars that they start with the F. And I smoked a lot of these cigars, and they're nice. It's like one of my top cigars when it comes to the cost. It's like €5.60 for a Robusto. last time I bought a box of it, I thought it would be as nice as when I'm buying it in a cigar shop per piece, but I noticed that every cigar almost that you buy in a box needs to be aged for quite a bit. And now this one, Oil de Monterrey, I think this was the Epicer number 2. Absolutely fine cigar, like my favorite cigars. As you can see over here, Epicer number 2. This goes like this, I think. Absolutely one of my favorites. I mean, there aren't a lot of Cuban cigars that don't taste like heavenly. Cuban cigars have their own special taste. It's undescribable. It's like, I don't know. It's like hay, or being in a on a farm surrounded with hay bales and cows and rabbits. It's very difficult to explain, but it gives me a very nice feeling. Oil de Monterrey. And I'm also happy to be able, at least that I smoked Cuban cigars before their price became crazy. This over here is an Arturo Fuente Special. I do not know from which cigar this is, and I do not remember this cigar. And when I look at the ring gauge, it wasn't a Robusto. I think so. I think this was like such a Cubanito or something that I call it Arturo Fuente Cubanito, but no, sorry, mistaken. I cannot tell you anything about this one because I simply don't remember it. Let's see. Then I remember the price of these. The Monte Cristo Habana. Me and my wife smoked it for our 2nd anniversary, and I can tell you it was not bad, but not my favorite Cuban cigar. So, yeah. And the sticker is also not that special, but once you see it, you absolutely know it's. I like the crest in it. Once you see it, you know it's Monte Cristo. This one we already talked about. Then on YouTube I watch a lot of videos about cigars, so I saw this one, the Brick House Maduro. And as far as I know, it's also J.C. Newman. I think I showed one cigar that's J.C. Newman also. And this is the only one that I have that has also like a thingy over here. I forgot what it's called. It's not a bad cigar, but just like the Leon one, it's not my favorite. But I always wanted to try a Brick House. It's not bad. I like Maduros, and I mean, if someone gave it to me, I would smoke it, of course, but I don't know if I will buy it again. And then the last one that is not on the paper is the Casa Magna Colorado, and I think this one beats the Vega Fina. I think this is my new favorite, and as far as I know, this one is also a bit more expensive than the Vega Fina Nicaragua, but my God, if I can recommend you a cigar that isn't too expensive, then it's this one, the Casa Magna Colorado. Very nice, and the sticker is like, I don't want to be what do you call it, sexist or something, but the sticker is so manly, so powerful. Like no pink stuff, no roses, just Casa Magna Colorado. Nice emblems, nice dark color. perfect. Then this is a bit off, but that's because of the glue. So we will frame this and then hang it somewhere on the wall or something. I told my wife when we started smoking that I wanted to collect all these stickers so we can put all our memories together on the paper. And as you can see, Coronitas and Cedro. These are the Romeo and Julietas. Coronitas and Cedro, my wife's and my top 3 cigar. It's pretty affordable. It's like €8.60 for a Cuban. And the taste that this one has, it's not a Robusto. It's thinner. I'm afraid to say whatever. I don't know if Coronita is a size of a cigar. Maybe you can tell me, but definitely one of the favorites. Then you have the Flor de Copan. Also, my wife enjoyed it, but I didn't try this one yet. This is a cigar that we got for free after a second time. What does it say? Petite Corona. It's like a €3 cigar that we got from the guy that sold us cigars because we were talking and I guess we liked him, he liked us, and he gave this one, 2 of these for free for my wife and myself. Then we have one of the most beautiful stickers that we have. It's the My Father cigars. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful art. I mean, the art in these things, man. I want to pay just for those things. I would pay extra. Here we have Habana. What does this say? De Rafael Gonzalez Marquez, also Cuban, but I don't think this one was as special as you can see here. The Monterey's. We have the Oliva V series, also a nice cigar. But we have smoked so much of the Olivas that we thought, okay, well, you know what? Let's wait a bit. We also smoked the Melanio Olivas, absolutely stunning cigars. Here you can see the Perdomos, the Trinidad, the Nicaragua, Vega Fina, the Monterey Epicers. You can see these ones. By the way, my wife made this. I just told her to do it and she made it this way. I liked it. Here we have the H. Upman. It was John F. Kennedy's favorite cigar, as far as I know, the H. Upman. What do we have here? Another H. Upman. Here we have the Arturo Fuentes. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Arturo Fuentes just because they are too spicy, and I don't like too spicy cigars. I do like the, what's it called? The Cubanitos, I think, or something. Like the small cigars that you smoke in like 15 to 20 minutes. And then, absolutely my wife's number one. It's my wife's number one. I'm afraid to say if it is my number one also or not, but definitely my wife's. The Winston Churchill Davidoff, the late hour. This one, we were in Croatia for the summer. We smoked this one at a cafe with a nice hot weather. Oh my god, absolutely one of the best cigars I've ever smoked in my life. But there's a reason that they are €30. So it's either €30 for one Davidoff, or I can get like 5 or 6 Megafinas or Casa Magnas. And these are specials. My wife has a Lancero of this one, and she will smoke it for Christmas or New Year. Here's the Balmoral. Don't buy these. The Vegafina. This one, my wife smoked this Vegafina. I haven't smoked this one yet. Then we have the Davidoff, number 2, or Davidoff Anniversario. Petit Corona. Yeah, that's basically it. These are my sticker collections. I always say sticker, but it's cigar band collections. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope that I can show you a second one when the rest is finished or when I've smoked more different cigars. So, have a nice day.